guess the story about the time I got robbed is really interesting. I was
What's your name, man?
Lerris.
Lerris.
Yeah.
Cool name.
This Lerris Trujillo.
That's what's up, man.
Well, no, this is that time I got robbed with everything. I was out on the strip.
Yeah.
And I was selling waters and stuff like that, and to make extra money on the side. And these people towards the end of the strip by the Stratosphere.
Yeah.
They were in like Disney costumes, like Mickey Mouse characters.
Okay, like the people who dress up to take pictures.
They roll up on me and they're like, "Hey, you want to take a picture with us? It's $50." I ain't got no money on me. I'm trying to make money myself.
Why do they roll up on you? You typically are supposed to go to them,
they
right?
Probably see me coming back and forth making money with the waters.
Oh, right. You guys like, always.
Because people are just handing me cash,
So they know you don't want a picture.
And obviously, so they stop me and they're being real persistent on me taking a picture, and I tell them fuck off. Like, I don't want to take a picture. Leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, I'm done.
Well, one of them, has pockets on his thing, and he puts his hand in his pocket, and he said, he was like, take a picture with us, give us some money. And I got 2 kids and a girl and everything at home. I didn't really have too much on me because I didn't make that much that day. I made $100 or so. Got you.
You just hustling for your family.
I just gave them the money and stuff like that. Well, it was for my school books because I go to UNLV for engineering.
So you're just trying to make yourself better.
So I kind of set back a little bit, but yeah, that happened. So be careful going out on the strip. People take pictures and stuff. You never know. People be running some crazy scams out here.
What are the characters? What were they dressed up like?
One of them.
Let's put an APB out on Iron Man.
One was Mickey Mouse, one was Minnie Mouse, and the other one was Goofy. So if you see those motherfuckers on the strip, their costumes looked a little dingy.
What I don't want is for people to just run and just start tackling Disney characters on the strip.
Don't attack these people. It's at the end of the day they could be armed. So it's just better to be safe than sorry, but keep an eye.
So you just learned a lesson. You just,
I'm from a small town in California, so I never dealt with, anything like this out here, and it's just a whole nother atmosphere out here.
Small town California. What part? Where? Whereabouts?
Riverside area.
Riverside?
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. So how long you been out in Vegas?
I've been out in Vegas about 4.5 years now.
Yeah. And you said you had 2 kids and your lady out here.
Yeah. Moved out here when I was 17. We ended up having kids a little early.
A little early? 17 years old having kids?
Well, before that, my son was already born.
So 16.
My son's 6.
Your son is 6? And I don't know how old you are.
I'm 19, about to turn 20.
What? Babies having babies?
Well, my childhood was something else. But
talk about that. What's going on there?
Where to begin? If I want to take, I don't know. My mom, she dealt with drug abuse a lot growing up.
Yeah.
And, my dad and her separated when I was a baby, so different guys coming in and out of the house all the time. I was bouncing in and out of foster care, so I kind of raised myself, and being a 13-year-old kid and doing the things I was doing, and not wearing a raincoat.
Yeah.
Things happen.
And you learned early that life repays you back for your consequence.
Yeah, full on.
Consequence doesn't have to be a negative word. It just has to be, you're going to get something for what you pay.
It's just like in physics for every reaction. I can't quite say in life there's equal reaction, but there's reaction to whatever you do. Whether that reaction
everything costs something. So now you have a young child at the age of 13, 14.
Yep. And I was still going to school, and my girl ended up, her parents kicked her out. She dropped out and everything. And I was also working on the side doing construction.
Right.
And because I would just lie and say I was 18, I looked a little bit older. And
you didn't look any older.
I was working under the table for random
I guess you looked 18.
Oh, random paisa jobs and stuff like that. And I learned fast. Whatever you show me how to do it, I'll do it exactly the way you showed me.
And that's the way it's supposed to be, right?
And then
because you got to be that as a
my
dad.
My plan though was when I turned 16 to graduate, take my SAT and my MCAT, and then apply to a couple of universities for some some academic scholarships. UNLV was one of the ones that offered it to me. I also wanted UNLV because out here they have weeklies. And out in California, they don't have nothing like
Sure.
And,
so you would be able to pay to live.
I was dealing with my mom and stuff like that. I just wanted to get my family out of there.
Gotcha.
And that's why we came out here. And they're giving me a ride up to my master's at UNLV. And hopefully I can do a private contracting for the military. That's what I really want to do.
Well, you seem very driven.
Well, when you come up from the bottom, either two things happen. You either, try your absolute hardest, or you fall through the cracks. Something my grandpa told me, because he ended up becoming an engineer. He's part of the reason why I wanted to be an engineer.
Yeah.
So there was two brothers, son. Their dad was a drunken alcoholic who beat them and their mother. One of the sons goes off to school, becomes an engineer, has a good life, takes care of his family. The other one ends up becoming just like that. Beats his wife, beats his kids, is a down and out alcoholic. But when you ask them both why they are the way they are, they give you the same exact answer.
Right.
Because of my father.
So you just got to choose a path.
Yep. May not always be easy, but that's just how it comes, especially the path I decided to go down.
Right.
It's either nut up or shut up.
I mean, it's good that you know that, though, right? Like some people don't even grasp that concept that this life is on me. What I want out of it, I got to go get.
Something my physics professor brought up to me was that, we all, at the end of the day, decide whether or not we're going to succeed in life, whatever that, because success, he said, isn't based off of just money or degrees. It's whatever makes you happy and feel fulfilled and comfortable.
Sure.
He was like, if you're working construction and stuff like that, but you live a comfortable life and don't have to worry about living paycheck to paycheck, he's like, that's success.
Yeah.
He's like, you're a multi-millionaire, that's definitely success. He was like, it's
a form of it.
He was like, it's, measured in waves. He was like, it's all about, whether or not you want to succeed. He was like, but there's people who just, say fuck it at a certain point. Just either fall into drugs or just, simply not try it.
Right.
And, growing up, seeing people not trying and everyone just not giving a shit.
But that's not your story.
No.
Not your story, man. So you had your second child
in October.
In October. Congratulations.
Yeah. Her name's Scarlett.
Scarlett. Hi, Scarlett.
One day she'll see this.
CabManJames here. You got a good dad. So two girls or?
One boy, and then that's my oldest, my son, and then my girl that was just born.
That's beautiful, man. What's your son's name?
Cameron. Yeah.
Cameron and Scarlett.
And my girl picked that name, and it's funny, we're both half Hispanic, and I kept telling her, I was like, Cameron.
Hey, man, we got a good life ahead of you, man.
Yeah, that's, gotta make it good.